Okay, so we had a new link. Okay, Deborah. I also posted the link so everybody can come back. I'm not gonna be on here much longer. I'm gonna give it a couple of minutes to see if anybody comes back. Hey Zella, okay. Y'all know my room is still junky, but I have made strides in this room. I now have like my shelves and everything set where they need to be set at. So now I just got to go through all this fabric and reorganize it because I've been sewing and sewing and sewing. So y'all will see steady improvements. Just bear with me, okay? It's a process. Yeah, I'm getting there. It's a lot though. I didn't realize I had so much stuff. Like I have so much. Okay, so what I was saying is, okay, Deborah. Um, so what I was saying is that there is no reason why, to everybody else's point, that Brooke is not showing any signs of um being close to being finished with school, being done with this semester. We haven't had any content on her, you know, doing any college tours or anything like that. Things that really could have helped the parents who are getting ready to go through this process with their own children, and then um also students, because I it wouldn't surprise me if people in the teenage, they got these teenagers on here that they not watching some of these skits as well. There definitely could have been some really great content to talk about college and preparing for college and stuff like that. They and also it could tie in with the thing with Jada, Erica's daughter Jada. um that would have been a really good opportunity for them to meet. Hey Cheryl, that would have been a really good opportunity for Jada and Brooke to meet each other, like maybe on a college tour, on like a college career day or something like that. um it would have been a really great opportunity too to maybe show her doing like some tour, something like that. Even if it was like one of the local schools, you got the AU Center over there, and see they have those skits now where you have the guys and the girls stepping on this college campus. That could have been a really good tie. And I know it's Lawrence's dudes or whatever, but DC being someone that was, he's Sigma and stuff like that, they could have done a really good job of like kind of doing it. Now they did that with Jada when they took her. I think they went to Howard in that one skit when they went up to DC. They're not writing the Cosby Show, but we're in Atlanta, Deborah. There are, just like they spend a lot of time on bullying, there are very easy ways to incorporate collegiate tours. They could have easily had like, like in schools they have, was ever you retired assistant principal now, you have those colleges that come to those schools and they set up their table. They could have set up something like that where they pick like certain colleges to come and set up and just show the girls going to get stuff. There could have been a conversation between the parents. Where do you want to go to school at? It could have been something. Yeah, we're back, Looney. I don't know what's up with the tube. I think it's a glitch or something, but there's ways that could have been done. Well, it doesn't matter what they want to do. It's still just a matter of how I feel that they could have done this to give her. We're talking about what they could have shown for Brooke, aside from just it being totally focused on the bullying and totally focused on Bethany and her stuff. That's what we're talking about. They could have done a college night, and it wouldn't have taken much for them to do that. We haven't seen her do any true high school senior activities. They showed it with Erica and Jada. They could have easily shown that, and then put these two characters together, Jada and Brooke, as two people in the same. They both singers. They could have run across each other and made a connection. That could have been additional content in that area. That's how they could have built these two characters' storylines out. That's all we're saying. I ain't saying that they writing the Cosby Show. No, they're not writing the Cosby Show. But they could have done something similar in these 3-minute skits. It wouldn't have took much. But Brooke is having to deal with a real adult issue right now with Bethany and her tendencies, and then also with Larry and them having a bad relationship and all of that. Yes, they could have went to Clark. We don't even know what Brooke may want to do when she gets out of school. That's a conversation, y'all. It's a conversation, which to me shows additional dysfunction. To Vanetta's point, attend games, senior day. Bethany couldn't even let this girl go to the fair by herself. Speaking with the counselor about college. That's what I'm saying. So that could have been very well been a storyline. You see, people got tired of Lawrence talking about them boys for those boys, them boys. Now suddenly you see them boys in the skits. But how long did it take for them to show that? And this is my opinion. This is my opinion. Okay, so we're gonna go back to this one skit. Hopefully it won't freeze up on me again. Let me find it. Let me find it real quick. We got Honey Pot and D in a late night studio session, but I'm not gonna watch it. I'll react to it in the morning. So I'm not doing any more reactions tonight. I want to react to Sherman too. We were going to look at the Mun skit when he went to Wayne's. Okay. No, she didn't totally lose it, but she know how to order some DoorDash. You right. Okay, so this skit right here. Can y'all see my screen now? That's the point, Cheryl. They're not letting her grow up. They're not showing her doing typical teenage stuff. Okay, so we're gonna show this because I think it was let me make sure I'm trying to remember the names. Yeah, Shayla, from Fulton County, gonna be right down Rice Street. Um, Vanetta, was it you? No, it was Siki, I think. But they were saying that in this skit, in one of these skits, Wayne mentioned that him and Shayla were gonna be in a movie together. I'm trying to see if I can get it.
Are you enjoying this country living?
I don't recall that in either one of these skits, but I could have missed it.
Yeah. Man, I'm Country Wayne. Yeah, ain't nothing changed. So what? If I had your seat, I get me another chance. Boy, I hope Chinatown is in Decatur, Georgia. I hope you ain't. What?
Yeah. But that's the thing about it.
Man, wait a minute, man. You don't mess with that girl?
I think mess with is the wrong word because this ain't no temporary type of situation. I know that how that could sound.
I'm back, girl.
Boy,
I'm back.
God, dog.
I know.
You don't.
I know how that could sound because of the
So
situation.
what y'all? So what? So now that you mess with it. So what now?
I think this could be the one, man. I think I was just searching for the wrong qualities. Like, why wouldn't my woman do everything that I do?
Boy, this Shayla friend, man. How you feel, Shayla? What you gonna hide it from Shayla forever? What you think Shayla gonna do if she ever find out you mess with her friend?
I don't know, but I did have her come over here because she wanted to link up and talk anyway, and I don't know what she know. So I had her meet me over. I told her I was gonna be at your crib.
So she about to come over here.
Yeah.
For what?
Because I figured, the conversation that we gotta have, it could get tough. I don't know what she know.
What she want to talk to you?
Yeah, she called me. She seemed kind of hot about it. I figured the ambiance over here.
Hold up. So you told Shayla to meet you over here.
I did.
Why would you do that?
Cause you in this.
I'm not in the nut. Well, she know something?
That's why I brought her over here. We gonna figure out what she know.
What she said to you to make you want to?
She want to talk. You know what them words mean to a man.
God, dog, boy.
She want to talk.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I really get it now.
Get what?
They say you was toxic on the internet, man. Use a hashtag.
Yes, it would be karma.
I'm serious about this girl, man.
You serious?
I'm serious.
You don't got this. How I get in your? You know what? We're gonna turn this into a movie.
Okay, that was it right there. I see it. He said, "You know what? We're gonna turn this into a movie." Okay, so what had happened was, Sakia had said that on the live that I was on last night, at the end they asked us what did we want to leave people with, and one of the things I said was that to watch and see, because I believe Wayne is going to do some new stuff in 2026. Even YouTube has some new stuff going down with the way they presenting content and stuff, and that they may be I said Wayne's going to do some different stuff. He's going to take us in some new directions, which is great for us as people who create reaction content, right? So that's how this came about. So Sakia, yes, I ignored it because it was right at the very end, and I was done with the skit at that point. I struggle with skits where we be talking about Shayla, to be honest, but he did just say he gonna turn this into a movie. He did just say that. Now, whether he just being facetious and petty, I don't know, but he did take Amber's life and turn it into a song. Yes, we back, Marquisa. So we found it. We found it. Yes, he is behind that. So that's it, y'all. That's what I got for tonight. Got Bethany looking all shook because now Brooke is gonna stay over there with her mama, and that's struggling. She's struggling with that. So where is this all going? Where do you all think this is all going? We have Pernell having asked Larry last night if he was planning on divorcing Bethany, and he also warned him about cheating. And he said, "Dude, Larry said I wouldn't cheat. I would end something first." And Pernell, like, "I know you though. I know you." So my voice trying to leave me out, so I'm down to my last. You said hopefully the judge Maybelline. Yeah, so I don't know. I think yes, I saw it. I'll have a fresh reaction for that in the morning. I did react to him calling her to the studio. I was wondering if she was gonna be able to get away from Wayne. Y'all, the thing I thought was interesting about the Shayla, just this last little piece, the G-Wagon was at the house. So why didn't Tamara come outside when Shayla wouldn't leave? Like, I would think she would have been somewhere nearby to have heard Wayne saying, "Go away, Shayla." Yeah, it's something. I was like, the G-Wagon's there, so why hasn't Tamara come outside and made her presence felt? Oh, yeah, he definitely about to lose Tamara. He was really going to, this party is his weekend, right, y'all? I think what's really going to make him lose her is when she found out that Rolanda, Anthony's wife, Amber, Piari, who he has her working closely with, um, and particularly Erica, were all Wayne's women. And they've been all in her face. All the zombies. Because they ain't dead bodies. Because they right there in her face. Them zombies. And I think the one that's gonna hurt her the most is gonna be Erica. Because they went through something similar. So somewhere between December now and December 9th, Erica need to be having a conversation with old girl. Hipping her to putting her on game. I think Jaden is Larry's son. It's not Bethany. And they are still around him. But he was trying to pay her so she can pay D off so he would go away. And he in his feelings because D hang out with her daddy. No, he not. He ain't gonna tell her about the Lisa. He's scared he don't know what she know. He's scared to tell her. Yeah, I saw a skit. I saw a video on his social media with his son because he was laying weird on the couch and he told him to get off his head. Oh, goodness gracious. Anyway, y'all, I got to be up out of here. So I'm going to say good night, peace, and a whole lot of hair grease on a sweet slumber on y'all satin bonnets and y'all satin pillowcases. That's it. No. Jalen like he half white. No. All right, y'all. Till tomorrow in about 12 hours. Peace.